Hello everyone, welcome to Cartooning with Sam. I'm Sam and let's do some cartooning. Today we'll draw a quick cute koala. All that we'll need for that is some A4 paper, a lead pencil, an eraser. Later we might need a pen, and lastly at the end we might need some colours. Pause now, grab those things, and unpause when you're ready. Alright, to do our cute koala illustration, let's start somewhere around the middle. And let's do a very small arch, so something like this. And then let's make it long on the sides. But then we are going to bring it down like that, then under, then like that again. Just like that. And that will be the beginning of our nose. Next to the top of the nose, let's draw two ovals. One. Make sure it's the same size. Two. Whoop, that one's a little bit big, so I'll make this one a little bit bigger. We'll color those in later, so it's fine to leave them blank. Let's do a little silly smile. You can change your smile if you want. I'm going to do mine sort of silly smile like that. Starts underneath this eye, ends underneath that eye. Then above my head, I'm going to start above this eye and then end over there. So up and over, just like that. Nice and wide. Now I might do the rest of the head first, so I'll come down the side and around and sort of under, and again around and under. Might give it a little bit of a chin, just like that, little soft curve there. Now we want to make our ears nice and large. Let's go out and wide, and then once we get to about there we'll stop, and we'll do the same on the other side, so pretty long, out and wide, like so. That's pretty good. We want to make the bottom of our ears nice and fluffy, so I'm going to make mine nice and fluffy. Nice and fluffy. And then on the inside, let's do a shape that comes in and back towards the head and out like that. Looking pretty good so far? Alright, let's build in our body. We want to make our body nice and small, so I might just do a very simple shape like this, about the same size as the head. Whoop. Like that. But now we need to use our eraser and erase that little section there. So we've erased that little section there. I'm going to put my hand down by my side, very simple, down, and just a little scoop like that, I think, and maybe a little thumb like this, maybe a little bit more like that. The other arm is fairly simple. We're just going to get two parallel lines that go out to the side. Then we'll do the letter C, kind of like this, and this will be our hand, and then we'll do a little circle or a little lump like that, and then we can close that all off. Thinking this hand is a good size and this hand is too small. Let's go back one step, and make that hand a little bit larger. Yeah, that's better. Great. Remember, it's okay to pause and go back if you need to. Now let's do some very simple legs. All we're going to do is pull one diagonal line down, another diagonal line down. But then in the middle we'll have some fairly straight lines. I'm going to make it go like a little archway in between there. And then we'll do some very cute little feet, just like this. 1 and 2. Now let's do our koala holding something. I'm going to have mine holding a sign, but if you have a different idea, then you can do that. To make my sign, I'm going to make two straight lines that come straight down off the bottom of the hand, and then two straight lines that go straight up. It's okay to go past the ear right now because we are going to be erasing the bits that overlap because the sign is in front of the ear. I'm going to make my sign a square on its side. So I'm going to start with an arrow pointing down like that, and then I'm going to put an arrow pointing up. Yeah? And I might make those lines go like so. Okay? Remember, don't worry about making it perfect, just do your best. Inside my sign, I'm going to pop another little koala. So I will have a little line that goes like that. This is going to be my back leg, and then I'm going to reach forward into a front leg. Right, like that. And so this is my body, and then I just pop in a big ear, like that. And then our koala is going to be facing this way, so I'll pop a little shape like that, but then a big nose, and then I pop that like that, and then I can pop a little eye, and I'll do the inside ear like that. To finish that off, let's pop in the other leg. So I'll have one leg coming down this way and another leg coming down that way. I might even put the word koala. Our cute koala is looking pretty good. Now let's move on to doing the outlining. To do our outlining, I'm going to be using this pen because it's nice and dark and not too thick. Let's start over here. Up and over, going around over our lines, nice and slow, making sure we get all of them nice and clear. For our eyes and our nose, we'll be filling them in. So I'm going to fill that one in like that, and I'll make this one a little bit rounder like that. This one needs to be a little bit bigger. Now let's get our nose done. I'm going to start way down here and then go up and over. And then I'll do my nose shine, because the noses on koalas are a little bit shiny. And then I'm going to pop my little corner things here and here, and then I'll do my little squiggle, nice and slow. I might add a nice curve over the top. Then bring our arms down and nice and low. Popping our thumb in. Popping our arms out the side. Let's make a nice big round belly. And our little feet just the same as they were. Alright, and now let's do this ear out to the side, nice and wide, and then fluffy on the bottom. Let's make our, missed one, this one here. Let's make sure this ends up nice and straight, so I'm going to start here and then go straight up to my hand and straight up to my hand and under like that. And then straight up to my sign, straight up to my sign. My sign is going to go the same way, so let's do this shape first. Like so. And on the inside. And one more time on the inside of here. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now, if you're happy with your koala, you can stop here. But I suggest that we go ahead and we do our colouring. Before we do our colouring, we should make sure that we erase all of our pencil lines because the pencil will make the colours a bit messy. Wait for the ink to dry and then erase the ink. Let's do that final step of colouring. I'm going to start with a nice bright yellow because I want this to be a sign, like a sign that you'd see on the road. A lot of koalas sadly die on the road when they get hit by cars. Even worse is a lot of koalas lose their homes when people build houses and other things where the koalas normally live. Okay, I'm pretty happy with my sign. I'm going to make the stick be a soft brown. My koala a light grey. I've made my belly a bit lighter. Alright, I'm going to move on to my head, and again I'll be making the sides nice and dark. Then as I get towards the middle, I'll get lighter and lighter, pressing at different levels on different parts. That's okay. We're going to leave the inside of the ears nice and white, maybe with a little bit of grey on the underside and a little bit of grey on the bottom of the chin, and just there. Okay, so our koala's looking great. Let's do some background and then we'll be finished. I'll be doing mine in a fairly green background, but you can choose what you want. I'll start with a nice dark green. And I will make some shapes like this that run along behind my koala. So this is kind of like some long grass. Then I might do some tree shapes. So I might make some big, tall trees. Whenever I'm drawing trees, I just think about the letter Y. See how if you make the letter Y and then you bring it down and then you do another letter Y, and then you get a nice sort of tree effect like that in lots of different ways. Okay, and I'll shade my trees in lightly. Now I'll do my tree tops. I'm going to do them a fairly light green. I might make them sort of just lumpy shapes that go all the way along. Sort of like clouds, but then I'll shade those in. That's pretty good. Lastly, I'm going to fill in these white sections with a nice light blue. Oh, cat in the way. Come on, move. If you want to go one step further, add a few little shadows around in your trees. And maybe a bit more blue right on the top. One last step is we should add a little shadow using a dark color underneath our koala. Maybe a dark green to really put our koala into the scene. I hope you liked making this cute koala with me, and I hope to see you again. Bye for now.